Welcome everybody. Today's video finds us over here in the middle of Bangkok. We're in the old part of the city. We're just north of the Grand Palace and we're south of what they call the Front Palace, which is now the Bangkok National Museum. We're at a first-class royal temple here that is Wat Mahathat. Now it has a huge long name talking War Rihan and all of that. But anyway, I'm not going to try to pronounce it because it's really long and difficult. Anyway, we'll just think of it as Wat Mahathat. And this is a first-class royal temple. It's one of 10 in the city. And they're doing a celebration over here for 338 days, or 338 years since the founding of this temple. So let's look around. I'll tell you a little bit about it and we'll enjoy this. So this is the little celebration that's going on, and this is the head abbot of the temple right here. He's out with the other monks, and it's kind of chaotic. They have a little market, plus everybody's trying to park right in here. Yeah, last time I was over here at the temple, I met the head abbot. They were doing some scanning of the old, Buddha teachings, and we talked to him a little bit. So this is a statue here. I believe this is Rama I's brother. They have a statue here. Now the Thais are really excited because there was an old sword that belonged to Rama I's brother that was lost for all of these years, and they found it just this year at an antique store. They didn't even know what it looked like, but they found it by the inscription on it, and then this temple bought that sword back so they have it in their possession again. So the Thais are really excited about that. Now this is the little market that's out front. So it'll have all the Thai snacks and drinks and stuff like that. And we're going to go back in here and we're going to look at this temple. Now this temple was founded during the Ayutthaya kingdom from somewhere between 1350 and 1767, whenever the city fell. And then they moved the capital by, whenever King Taksin took over power and consolidated the power in Thailand again. They moved the capital over to Thonburi, which was on the wrong side of the river. It was a little easier for the Burmese to come and attack. So whenever he was replaced by King Rama I, then they moved the capital from the west side over to the east side, protecting it a little bit better from the Burmese. And whenever that was the case, they built the Grand Palace just to the south of here. And then they built the Front Palace to the north of here, and it put this temple in a nice place. So there's quite a bit of stuff going on in here now. So this temple was originally called Wat Salak. And then in 1803, when it was renovated by King Rama I's brother, they changed the name to Wat Mahathat. And then they added the War Rihan and everything on it in 1996. So they're doing the little celebration for 338 years. And then outside here, they have what you see. They have the gallery. So this will be all the old Buddha images. And just to give you an idea of all of the Buddhas. And it has the red teakwood ceiling around the gallery and then the little covered walkway. And then in here will be the Wihan and the ordination hall. And they have a really cool building over here. And for the celebration, everything is supposed to be open. This little walkway right here, they call it the Enlightenment route. And that leads you over there. And I think that's where the relic is at. And then there's a red sandstone Buddha and some other things here. Let's go in here and look around a little bit. So there's monks everywhere here today at this temple. And then we have the big Buddha here. But what a cool hall this is. You can see the window shutters are all painted. And they put these little gates here. Yeah, this is a massive, massive hall. I mean, the Buddha image itself is gigantic also. So we have all the monks doing some stuff over here. They have a display here of the old silk. And then what this is the old book with the Buddha script. And they wrap those around with the old silk. And so you can see everybody is all dressed up and they have a ceremony going on right now. And then you can see how they stored all the old Buddha writings in these little cabinets that are made out of the wood with that mother of pearl and stuff. And last time we were here, they were actually microfilming all of them. And you can see they're all on display here. And then we have one of the soldiers here. Yeah, this is a really big ceremony. This is that old like a piece of bamboo. It's not quite bamboo, it's another plant, but they wrote all that stuff on them. You can see there's a pretty big crowd here. But that is the main Buddha image right there. You can see everybody seated there doing the stuff. And they have it blocked off here, so you have to just watch it from afar. Here we can see the front of this building. It has the Ayutthaya styling. Yeah, these are the kind of buildings I like. I like these older style so much better than the new ones. They're simple. They're not over the top. The new ones you see like all that gold styling and everything, but these are quite simple. And then it has like the red teakwood doors and window shutters. And in here is kind of a little museum with a massive Buddha in here also. They have all the monk fans. And there is a lot of people here. And they have all the old Buddha images over there. And I think that's a picture of King Rama I's brother, the viceroy. Oh, and I'm not sure what they're doing here. So this is an important little image that they have in there. And people are lined up here to do something. They're praying in front of that. Yeah, normally when you come here, this place is really quiet. It's kind of a hidden little gem here in the middle part of Bangkok. So everybody goes over to like Wat Po or Wat Prakal, the Grand Palace, or Wat Arun, but they never come over to this temple, which is a shame because it's quite nice. And this Buddha right here is, I believe this one's the old sandstone, and they've gilded it. And then we have everybody lined up to go get a blessing by the monk over here. So the people say their prayers here. And there's just so many people in here today. And they have a lot of Buddha statues and everything around here. And then over here, this is a Buddha footprint. Yeah, this is very, very tall. And you can see how they built the roof or the ceiling up there just to accommodate that little top knot. And there is another little room back over here, but it's closed off today. You can see all the little imagery and stuff all around. And the pedestal is quite nice. They use those little pieces of glass and they put in there. And then over here we have a shrine. I think this is the shrine over here to King Rama I's brother. Yeah. Another important object for him. And you can see over here, this is like the little throne that they would sit on. Now, I don't know if they know exactly what Rama I's brother looked like. But I think this is kind of like a best guess. And then you can see the back of the Buddha here. So this is all the original wood. And they have it in a little glass case over here. You can see, now this isn't like a throne for him. This is a place where he would sleep. So they've replaced all that original wood with this, with all the little flowers and stuff around it. You can see the styling of it though. Yeah, the old craftsmen were fantastic. Now he's important because he's the one that renovated the temple whenever they moved the capital over here to Bangkok. And that was in 1803 when they changed the name from Wat Salak to Wat Mahathat. And there's another building we'll go look at next that has the relic from Sri Lanka. Yeah, this is pretty cool here. So check out this right here. So this is a rabbit that they've carved, or they've put in there. That's made out of like bronze, and this is like taku or something like that. So if you do like the Thai dancing, this is like who you have to respect. So they have a little shrine here for it, and then over here in this one here you can see the same styling that they've done, and that has like a peacock. But yeah, this is kind of cool looking. And there's another room over here that we're not allowed access to today. You can see the red ceiling with those cross beams to support it, and the size of these columns is gigantic. Yeah, really a nice place. Yeah, it's kind of amazing how important this is here to them. This isn't something I don't think they open very often for the people to see. But the queue is huge to go see it, and then they have a lady monk over here helping people. Okay, let's go in here. This is the other little building. You can see it's hard to see up there. I have all the gold styling. But this will be the relic that they brought in from Sri Lanka, I believe this in here. So this is it. This is gigantic. You can see they built like the little pagoda over it with all the gold and the silver. And then there's the Buddha images all around in here. And they have them all seated around. And check out these huge red wooden window shutters on the same red doors. And this is a cavernous building also. You can see how they built it. It has 4 big columns here that are kind of shaped like an L. They go around the corners. And then they have the cross beams up there with all that gold and the red. You can see the people that have the monk robes. So they make donations to the temple, and then they donate those to the monks. It looks like they are circling around in here, and there's 4 little places for them to stop and pray when they come around. Now, the Buddhism in Thailand and the Buddhism in Sri Lanka are tied together. At one point, Sri Lanka, they didn't have enough monks, because the way that monks are ordained is there has to be a head monk that ordains like the novice, and they didn't have enough monks on the island, and Buddhism was dying. And Thailand sent a bunch of monks from here, I think like 12 of them, and they went to the island of Sri Lanka, and they were able to ordain new monks that carried their tradition. And so anything that you see here that's like from Sri Lanka, like a Bodhi tree or a Buddha relic or something like that, it has special significance to the Thais. And next to the relic, you have this cool looking Khmer style chetty with the staff of Shiva on the top. And it has little stairs to go up, and it has the Buddha images there. Yeah, this is a beautiful temple. You can see the styling on the front of this building. And it's just so busy. There's so many people here today. You can see a second little chetty over here on the other side of this pra moon drop, they call it. This is where the relic is at. You can hear the monks inside chanting. And this is a nice look. So it looks like he's riding the Garuda up there. And then this is the moon drop. We got a lady dressed up in the traditional Thai clothes here. She's taking her pictures. And then the chetty. You can see the gallery. You can see this is the second building we went in. Nice look at the styling. And just all the people around. And then the row of chetties with this one here. And they have a market and stuff out here. This is just outside of that little gallery. And you can see the different styling of the building here. And this is the way into the temple. It's hard to see all of it because there's so much stuff going on out here. They have the road closed down out here for all this, 338 years. Now, what's interesting right here, and I didn't know that until right now, that this is called the Tawan Watu building. And the story behind this is this was built by King Rama V, King Chulalongkorn, and he was originally started construction in 1894. And the purpose of it was he built it because his son died, and this was the hall. As the tradition dictates, they have to build a building for the funeral ceremony as large as the rank of the person that died. So he built this building, and it's huge because the prince was an important rank. And he said it was wasteful to build a building just for a one-time use. So he built it to be the site for the cremation, and then he donated it to the temple to be a library. And it was opened in 1916 as a library. I'm getting the stage ready. So they'll be doing a little show here in a little bit. I think this goes on until, they said like 10 o'clock on the loudspeaker. So they'll have a lot of stuff going on here this evening also. It's kind of a warm day, so I think we'll grab some ice cream here for 20 baht, this square ice cream. And this little shrine here, that's Rama V's son that died, that they donated this building over here for. Yeah, Rama V had kind of a lot of tragedy during his reign. His wife died on the Chao Phraya with their daughter, and his wife was pregnant. Then he had this son that died, and I think he had another one that died also. And back over here, this is all the monk quarters and stuff like that. Over here in the northwest corner, this is the old part of the Wat Salak. So the old Wat Salak was right here in this part. And then when they restored it in 1803 and renamed it, they added all of this over here to it. And then the Bodhi tree is over this way. We'll go look at it now. This part over here, I think, is the meditation center. And then they have the Wat Mahathat school over here. And this is a large complex. So over here, this is the Bodhi tree. So you have the monk there on the microphone. He's doing the little chant, and then everybody is going around. And then you see they're carrying that orange cloth, and they've wrapped the base of the Bodhi tree with that cloth also. People write special messages on it, like family members, all of that. And you see they carry like the flowers and the monk robes and stuff. And this is the cloth that they were carrying around. They're wrapping it around the tree now. This is the last little building we'll look at here today. I've never seen inside of here. So this is a building that the brother of King Rama I stayed in, and also King Rama V. So no video was allowed in there, but I could take a couple pictures. So I'll stick the pictures in there. Strange that I could take a picture, but no video. This over here is a little statue for the old head monk at this temple. So that's going to finish up our video over here at Wat Mahathat. This is one of the 10 first-class royal temples that are here in Bangkok, and it's quite cool. The main part of the temple are those 3 buildings that we saw, there is a lot more to see. As you could tell, we went around and looked at the Bodhi tree and everything like that. Today is a really busy day here. I've never seen it this busy. I don't quite understand why the 338. Normally the Thais celebrate like a cycle of 12, and 338 doesn't divide by 12. So I'm not sure. So if you know why they're doing it, let me know in a comment down below. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. If you like the video, click the like button. And leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. If you've been here, if you have any questions about it, I'll do my best to answer it. And until next time, from over here at Wat Mahathat in Bangkok, remember, life is a journey. Enjoy.